my dang headphones. Well, I probably need to get a new controller for real. And that's why I be going in and out. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, the REC, for some reason, just keep going in and out with the sound. So, might as well play this. Okay, make sure I can hold okay. I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite Fallout series. This is my favorite one. I am still gonna finish the 4. I'm just taking a little break. Cause I actually got the DLC, so I might start doing that again. The RECs, I'm probably gonna finish that up tomorrow for sure. But until then, we're gonna enjoy this Fallout New Vegas. I beat it so many times when it first came out. My brother had gave me this game. Man. I never played a Fallout series, and this was like my first introduction to this game. Man, what was they called? What was they called? The Legion, was it?
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
This is my favorite Fallout series game though. For real.
Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert.
Yeah, at least it's got a fucking ending with multiple choices.
With tales of a city untouched by the warheads that
and the DLC long as hell, so I know the majority of this game will be mostly on the DLCs.
The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
That's the name, Legion.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business.
Yeah, I should have hopped on duty today, though, but I probably wait 6 months and hop on that. I was playing a little early. I was getting torched.
And police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
This nigga right here. This dude right here.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah, that's the truth, bro. Everything's a part of the game. Everything.
You're awake. How about that?
See how these graphics look on the new system.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a
Oh, it
second?
should kind of, okay, a
Get your
little
bearings.
crispier.
Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Oh, wow.
I can't say it's what I'd have
Oh,
picked
wow.
for you,
I
but
ain't
if
know.
that's your
Wow.
name, that's your name.
crazy.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome
That's-
to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your
At least I know
noggin
now.
to
If we
pull
go to the
all the
menu
bits of
screen
lead
once I
out.
do the
I
pop-up
take pride in my
messages.
needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
We already know African American. Why these people look old? This is a lot. Hey, you gotta be a light-skinned brother, of course. Ooh, I get like Jake's complexion. I don't know about that hairstyle. See what they got. Clean clad, ooh no. Tunnel snake, oh no. Pompadour, no. Hell no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. That's how you know they in the oh. Buzz cut in. So ain't got no lineup. Oh, they ain't really got much hair. Oh nah. They ain't got a fro. Oh nah. Come on, man. Fuck it. See what they got. Oh god, I felt bad.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Oh man, you boy kind of crispy. I like this. Let me no, I'm gonna leave it on normal because especially them DLC ones, man. Them monsters are hard. But boost it up a little bit. Yeah.
looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Man, if they ain't put a hole to my hand, I'm bouncing back. Strength tell you how easy a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's gonna be for you in a saloon brawl. This affects your melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damaged weapon, effectiveness. Okay. Perception, just your score, they ain't cheating. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. Okay. Endurance, you can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's the endurance type, and not if he got 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. Fashion, health, resistance, and survival. Gang, Riz. I already know, I ain't worried about that. Intelligence. Alright. How should I do my build first though? Do I want to be a strength or do I want to shoot? You know, I'm gonna start with shooting. I'm gonna go with shooting. That's how I'm gonna do.
A pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't
This
mean
boy's crispy. I like this.
What do you say you take a seat in my
Don't like this on a
couch and we go
360.
through a couple of questions. See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
Cat. Shelter, renovate, target.
Night.
Stab, yeah. Light, dark. Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others
About
for
that
support.
action.
I'm
Agree.
always fixing to be the center of attention.
Nope. Batman,
I'm
not
slow
Bruce
to
Wayne.
embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Okay. How about this one? Last one.
Like a bear. A light in the darkness. A beater, man. What? A mushroom cloud.
I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Speech for sure. Sneak, I can't worry about sneak like that. Barter. Cause this is gonna change again too once I go outside the city, I think.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't need no trace.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Man, this boy is crispy, man. I can't wait to see how this is. Oh man, Jenkins. I mean, Doc Mitchell, my bad.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Hey, bro. I appreciate it.
It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, I don't. I tried that hardcore. No. How you doing? You got a fragment sitting on your Pip-Boy coil transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the Mojave. Oh, okay. Old world boosts have been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Right for the rail. Happy trust, cameraman. Okay. Honest arms raised another 5. Courier 6. Okay. Mostly no. Let's get it. Look at this, bro. Wow. I like this. Ooh, I like this. Look at that light-skinned brother right there. Ooh. I got some. I'm not reading all that. Weapon, DPS, that indicates the base damage and damage per second. Basically, I gotta keep up with my weapons to get maximum outcome. Basically, like, I mean, just make sure I keep up my weapon. Like, I could, you about to see. They had a condition on it, it'll mess up the maximum protection of it. Like light, heavy, medium, armor, it'll slow you down, Yeah, you repair it, of course. That's it. Ammunition. Oh yeah, there's different type of ammunition type too. So you about to see once I start playing it more. But what pick the rep? That money. Yeah, I play. The drip. I'm trying to see what type of drip I got. Oh, I don't know about that. Yep, I can ride with this. Got a little armor. What is this? Yeah, I might be all night with this one.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you need anything about the
The
people who
one in the
attacked me?
fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted.
He is a snake. He is a snake.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the
Dang.
saloon.
You gotta come at me like that.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
Sarsaparilla?
Darn critters are
That's the
attracted
bottle
to
name?
it.
That's,
Why don't you
that's,
come
that's
along?
a lot to say.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright, let's get it. Yeah, they definitely approved this. The graphics is a lot better than the 360, I tell you that. Sure, taking a minute, ain't she? Don't tell me, but okay, I'm about to say they about to do these bugs again. Fallout is known for a lot of bugs. Oh, that's why. You know what? I just realized why I'm faster than her, because I forgot my agility is
Hear that up
so
on
I
the
got-
ridge
I
behind
got
me
them
there?
burners.
We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Facts. I don't know. I like it depends what I'm doing. If I'm aiming on the skull, I'll use the first person. But if I'm not, he feeling that. I like these. The bots on here are so OP on here. I like this instead of the Fallout 4 when they move. It's like still live action, whatever. But
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Gotta help this lady out down here before she died.
That takes care of that.
I don't understand. I used to play this game
If you hadn't come here
so
like you done,
much. Like,
I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw
I
water.
played this like when I
Here,
just
you
graduated
should have
from
what
high
I got.
school.
You look thirsty.
Dude. So basically, I did a good deed, and as you know, you clearly see as soon as you do a good deed, your town will, you be accepted, But if you do a bad deed, something, word will get around, word will get around that basically, you're a troublemaker. So for me, I'm just gonna see how my point of it, how things are, If I rock with it, I don't,
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then.
Come on.
We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking. Hey there.
Giant mantis. Wow. Oh, wow. Man, I missed horribly. Who is this?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
How did you happen to find
I was out
me?
for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy
Remember that
trails.
name, Victor. Remember that name, Victor. Damn, you almost sprayed the whole clip. I don't see how many bugs is on here. But it shouldn't have much. It's okay, but you may never know. Yeah, cause I'm gonna wait till like maybe level 20 probably to like start doing all these DLCs, cause you gotta be like at least like level like 25 or something like that, or at least like, yeah, I'll say level 15 probably for me, but like normally it'd be like level 20 something to get prepared, cause you can be needing a lot of high charisma and stuff, like big guns and all that, attributes and all that. Like there's a lot of stuff you need, but am I going? Oh yeah, I'm going the right way.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna go on over. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Let's see what she talking about. That's the only thing about this game. Gonna be walking a lot.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Dang.
Let me get out of town before we talk. Too many unfriendly. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots. None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
What you mean?
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
What?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Yeah, I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
Tripping.
Well,
Let's go,
you've been
Trudy.
causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
Yeah, I heard that convo.
About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is
Just
scum.
murder him.
He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna
Some
do
of the
then?
others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain
Powder
gangs,
gangers.
really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. If you were able to get Ringo out of this
What if
mess,
I
you'd
help
have
him
a
out?
decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Trying to track the people that killed
Not
me.
much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly,
where they
but the
headed.
leader was talking about the Strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure,
Volunteers, your
the
broken
outside
radio.
looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long you been good
It was here
friends?
when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Let's talk about something else.
Be careful.
How about...
Howdy.
Whoa, you scared me.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Hey, I'm your homie,
Sorry
B.
about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Nope.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
You got the squad. What are you gonna do
I'm gonna
about
lay
the
low
party
for as
goers?
long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with
Wow,
Sunny
I think-
Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Need
Say
your
no
help.
more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his
Too bad
type.
you ain't companion.
He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better...
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Damn, what was the other one? Lady killing.
Howdy. Told you before. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Yup.
Yup.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Need your help.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Tell me about yourself, Doc.
I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Dang.
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Alright, man, I'm out, bro. What you got? What you got?
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go.
Excuse me.
Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Oh, it got real. Vilified. I bet. Y'all good? Anybody die? Y'all good?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here. These are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Man, I said you're lying.
That'll teach the Powder Gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Primm is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Primm, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
Kind of creatures
here,
are out there.
Mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
Alright, well, we on our way. Yeah, so for this, so it's like you see the repair on the top right. Do the repair. That's it. Real simple. That sound. Alright, scared the mess out of me.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
Yeah, you sound
You
too
will?
calm.
Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
You sound a little bit too calm. Ow. That's tough.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you. Aha!
On 2 holes in the chest. Oh.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
NCR.
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot. Everyone inside is either dead or not. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble.
Yeah, discover a several location. You use fast travel back to discover location using the world map in your Pip-Boy.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California... I'm from the Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Sir.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the
The mission isn't the problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. Goodbye.
Hey.
I like, and especially on here, it loads up super fast. Basically, if I'm crippled or whatever, since I'm playing normal, I could find a doctor, go to sleep, or heal myself. So I'm gonna use a doctor's bag. Oh wow, I missed all them shots.
I don't know what it was brought you to Primm, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you, old
Johnson
man?
Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Primm going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have in the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours.
You talking about the guy from
Maybe
one of my
he thought your name
DLCs?
was bad luck. Not for me to say. Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Begum. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Caught that pump. That's how you clean that up.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity. Oh, that's just marvelous. Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you find my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
You know what? Yeah,
if we were to
I'm
miss
good.
If we were to miss a convict or two in here, don't leave me.
Enough.
Come on!
Well, holes in HR.
You like that?
Yeah, my man definitely OD'd. I just love how fast it starts back up. You just want to be up here.
Hey there.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help? Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by... You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing, although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Yeah? We know Primm is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well. What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Primm and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help. Sir?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Who are you?
better get...
I need to get up out of here.
Found you.
NCR.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or their clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks, someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course. Prim? These units are stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with? I'd like to help. We can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west. I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support. Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news. Sir.
Hello?
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry. Only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave Outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west. Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hello.
Alright, y'all, on that note, I'm gonna save it here. I'll be back on tomorrow. Would have been a lot longer stream if my connection wasn't messing up or whatever, but y'all have a good night.